Have you ever stopped to think that one of the most powerful health allies for seniors might be sitting quietly in your refrigerator right now? Not a fancy supplement or a costly superfood, but something simple, affordable, and familiar: an egg. Meet David, a 68-year-old retiree who, like many of us, faced the silent challenges that come with age, memory lapses that worried him, vision that no longer felt as sharp, and that creeping feeling of weakness every time he stood up from his favorite chair. What David didn't realize was that the answer to many of these concerns had been his kitchen all along. In the next few minutes, you'll discover the science-backed reasons why eggs are small but mighty food, packed with nutrients that address the very struggles you or your loved ones might be facing right now. From brain health to bone strength, and from maintaining independence to supporting immunity, eggs offer solutions that are simple, natural, and easy to include in your daily life. If you're ready to uncover how a humble egg can become your partner in aging well, keep reading. This story is not about magic. It's about real practical care for your body and mind. 1. Nourishing the mind and memory. David had always prided himself on being sharp and reliable, the one everyone turned to for advice or a good story. But lately, he found himself struggling with things that used to come easily, forgetting the name of a neighbor he had known for years, missing appointments, or losing track of his glasses more often than he liked to admit. It was frustrating. Sometimes, it even scared him. What if this was just the beginning of something worse? Many seniors share David's fears. Memory loss and cognitive decline are common worries, and they affect how we live each day. The thought of losing the memories we hold dear, the laughter shared with grandchildren, moments with friends, stories passed down through generations, can feel overwhelming. But what if there's a simple, practical way to support the brain every day? Something easy to add to your routine without complicated diets or expensive supplements. For David, the answer was surprisingly simple: eggs. Eggs are packed with choline, a nutrient that plays a crucial role in brain health. Choline helps the body produce acetylcholine, a chemical messenger that keeps memory sharp and mood steady. Research shows that seniors with higher choline intake tend to perform better on memory tests and may even reduce their risk of Alzheimer's disease. Just one egg gives nearly a third of the choline you need each day, in a form your body can absorb easily. For David, starting his mornings with an egg became more than a habit. It became a small but meaningful way to protect his mind. It was a way to hold on to the laughter, the warmth of family dinners, and the stories that have shaped his life. This small change gave David a sense of control, a quiet reassurance that he was doing something practical, something good for himself, without stress or extra effort. And that mattered. 2. Protecting vision, seeing the world clearly. Over time, David noticed other signs of aging creeping in. Reading the small print in his favorite newspaper became a challenge, and colors seemed less vibrant, especially at dusk. He found himself squinting more, sometimes feeling frustrated or even anxious about what might come next. Losing vision isn't just about sight. It's about losing independence, the ability to enjoy everyday moments fully. For many seniors, conditions like cataracts or macular degeneration dim the bright details of life. It's not just about seeing clearly. It's about staying connected to the world around you. Here again, the humble egg offered hope. The yolk of an egg contains lutein and zeaxanthin, powerful antioxidants that gather in the retina, protecting the eyes from harmful blue light and oxidative damage. Unlike many vegetables, the body absorbs these nutrients better from eggs, which is important as digestion and nutrient absorption slow down with age. Studies show that eating just one egg a day can increase these protective pigments in the eye, lowering the risk of severe vision loss by almost 40%. For David, including eggs in his diet became a way to safeguard his vision quietly but effectively. It meant he could continue reading books that took him on new adventures, recognize familiar faces in the crowd, and watch his favorite nature programs without the frustration of blurry images. It gave him confidence to face each day, knowing he was doing something meaningful for his health. 3. Strengthening muscles to maintain independence. There was a time when David found himself struggling with something as simple as standing up from his favorite chair or climbing a flight of stairs. What used to be effortless now felt like a challenge. His muscles felt weak, his movements slow and uncertain. This wasn't just aging, it was sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength that often begins quietly in our 50s and accelerates as the years go by. It's a reality that many seniors face but don't often talk about. The creeping difficulty of daily activities, the growing fear of losing independence. David knew that if he didn't take action, the things he loved, gardening in his yard, dancing at family weddings, or simply walking to the corner store, would become memories rather than realities. He began looking for simple, manageable ways to rebuild his strength. That's when eggs became a cornerstone of his daily routine. Eggs are more than just a breakfast staple. They're a complete source of protein, containing all 9 essential amino acids that the body needs to repair and build muscle. Unlike some protein sources that can be heavy or hard on digestion, eggs are gentle on the stomach and incredibly versatile. David found he could enjoy them boiled, scrambled, or even in a quick omelet with vegetables. Meals that were easy to prepare, filling, and nutritious. Slowly but surely, David began to feel stronger. His balance improved, his movements grew steadier, and the fatigue that had once held him back lessened. He regained the freedom to enjoy his daily activities without hesitation or fear, standing for longer periods while tending his garden, joining in on the energetic dances at family celebrations, or simply walking his dog around the neighborhood without worrying about a fall. These moments became his new normal. For David, strengthening his muscles through proper nutrition wasn't just about physical health. It was about preserving his dignity, his independence, and his ability to participate fully in the life he cherished. 4. Supporting bone health, staying upright and steady. Bone health is often overlooked until it's too late. For many seniors, fragile bones are a silent threat, waiting patiently beneath the surface until a sudden fall or fracture changes everything. David knew this fear well. He had seen friends and family members face long hospital stays, painful recoveries, and the heartbreak of losing mobility after just one misstep. The reality was sobering. Our bones lose density with age, becoming thinner and more brittle. Most people hear about calcium and think that's enough. But calcium alone won't protect bones unless the body can absorb it effectively, and that requires vitamin D. Unfortunately, as we age, our skin produces less vitamin D from sunlight, and many seniors spend less time outdoors due to mobility or health issues. This creates a gap that can be hard to fill. Egg yolks, as it turns out, contain a potent combination of vitamin D, phosphorus, and protein, key nutrients that work together to keep bones strong and resilient. Including eggs in his diet became an easy, natural way for David to support his bone health, especially during the colder months when sunlight was scarce. The impact was profound. With stronger bones, David experienced less pain from osteoporosis and fewer worries about fractures. He gained confidence in his movements, knowing his body had the support it needed to keep him upright and steady. Whether he was rising from a chair, walking on uneven ground, or simply enjoying time with his grandchildren, David felt more secure. This simple, affordable food helped David maintain a foundation that many take for granted, the bones that carry us through each day. In a world where aging often means loss, it gave him a vital sense of control and hope. 5. Caring for the heart, busting old myths. For decades, people like David, now in his 70s, lived with a simple rule handed down by doctors, nutritionists, and well-meaning family members: avoid eggs. The reason was clear, or so it seemed. Eggs were believed to raise cholesterol and harm the heart. David remembers the quiet worry he felt every time he saw eggs on the breakfast table, feeling he had to say no to something he once loved, all to protect the most vital muscle in his body. But the story about eggs and heart health is changing, and with it comes a message of hope. Modern research has shown that for most people, eating eggs in moderation doesn't increase the harmful LDL cholesterol that clogs arteries. Instead, eggs can actually raise HDL, the good cholesterol that helps carry harmful cholesterol away from the heart. What's more, eggs are packed with essential nutrients like vitamin B12, selenium, and choline. These are not just fancy words. They are powerful helpers that keep your blood vessels healthy, reduce inflammation, and support the overall function of your cardiovascular system. Inflammation and damaged vessels are the true enemies of heart health, and eggs help fight back. One large study, which followed thousands of people for years, found no increased risk of heart disease in those who ate eggs regularly. In fact, some evidence even suggested that eggs might offer some protection to the heart. For David, this was more than just new information. It was a breakthrough. He felt a wave of relief wash over him. The fear he had carried all these years began to fade. Being able to enjoy eggs again felt like a small victory, a way to care for the heart that had carried him through so much, through family celebrations, quiet mornings, and moments of hard work and perseverance. Eggs weren't just food anymore. They became a symbol of nurturing himself, of honoring the strength his heart had shown over a lifetime. With each meal, David felt he was not only feeding his body, but also embracing a new chapter of health and well-being. 6. Boosting immunity, staying strong against illness. Aging brings many gifts, wisdom, memories, and a deeper appreciation for life, but it also brings challenges that can't be ignored. One of the toughest is how the immune system slows down. David, like many seniors, noticed it was harder to shake off colds and infections. What used to be a mild sniffle could turn into days or weeks of discomfort. He found himself feeling tired more often, especially during cold seasons. But there is good news. Eggs, simple and easy to prepare, offer more than just energy. They provide critical nutrients that support the immune system. Vitamin A helps maintain healthy skin and mucous membranes, the first line of defense against germs. Selenium is a powerful antioxidant that protects cells from damage. Vitamin B12 supports the production of white blood cells, which are essential warriors in fighting infection. And protein, the building block of all body tissues, helps repair and regenerate cells. David began incorporating eggs into his meals regularly. Scrambled in the morning, boiled for a quick snack, or added to salads and soups. The change was subtle but meaningful. He noticed he recovered faster when he caught a cold. His energy returned more quickly, and he didn't feel as drained after being sick. More importantly, he felt stronger and more resilient. The simple act of eating eggs became a way to support his body's natural shield, giving him confidence to face the challenges that come with age. For seniors like David, this wasn't just about nutrition. It was about maintaining independence, enjoying time with loved ones, and feeling good enough to keep making memories. It was a quiet reassurance that even small changes can have a big impact on quality of life. 7. Helping maintain a healthy weight, balance, and dignity. For many seniors, managing weight isn't about fitting into old clothes or appearances. It's about staying active, maintaining independence, and feeling well inside their own skin. Weight problems can come with real challenges. Losing too much weight without trying can be a sign of health issues, while gaining too much can make everyday movements painful and strain the heart. David knew this well. After struggling with energy swings and joint pain, he looked for ways to find balance. Eggs became a trusted part of his solution. They offered a steady source of energy and helped him feel full longer without adding too many calories. This made a difference in controlling his appetite and keeping his weight in check, whether that meant gaining strength or trimming down safely. With this steady nourishment, David could start his days feeling nourished, not tired or weighed down. Eating eggs gave him more than just physical strength. It restored his sense of dignity. He no longer felt like his body was holding him back. Instead, he felt ready to enjoy daily activities and moments with family, confident and strong. In a world filled with complicated diets and expensive supplements, the humble egg stands out for its simplicity, affordability, and real benefits. For seniors like David, it's more than food. It's a daily act of self-care, a way to honor a life lived fully and to protect the years ahead. Every egg you eat is a step toward better memory, clearer vision, stronger muscles, steady bones, a healthier heart, a resilient immune system, and balanced weight. No gimmicks, just nature's quiet gift. So the next time you crack open an egg, remember, it's a small but powerful reminder that you still matter, your health still matters, and your journey continues with strength and hope.